Welcome to the GLIAC Preview Men's Basketball. We're now taking a look at Tiffin University Men's Basketball. My name is Russ Snyder, voice of the Tiffin University Dragons, and I'm joined by Tiffin University Men's head basketball coach John Hill. Coach, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, and I'm looking forward to Monday.
Well, Monday it all gets started for real, the 2012-13 campaign, but let's take a look first back at last year's squad. You had a 6-2 February, a 5-6 mark, a 5 of 6 mark going down the stretch. I'm sure there's some positives you're taking from the end of last season.
Well, we played very well when we came back after Christmas break. We had a tremendous February. We could have ended our season with a 6-game win streak. We lost our last game, and usually you have to be national champion if you win your last game. So we were disappointed with our last game, but very pleased with how we played down the stretch.
What's some momentum to build off of as you come into this 2012 and 13 campaign? Losing your point guard from last year, he's playing professionally over in Germany. He's coming back. Most notably, Joe Gressel playing in the shooting guard position.
Well, as you know, we lost Carl Finley. He is playing over there and doing very well. Joe Gressel leads us. He was freshman of the year in the GLIAC. He was second team all GLIAC, and he can score. He's stronger. He's more mature. You know, this is our 4th season, and we still haven't had a senior, a 4-year senior. Oh. And we're looking forward to that next year. We do have 2 seniors that should contribute in Isaiah Twine and Cody Dennison, but Joe will be our performance leader.
Now, you lost a little bit of size in the post left of last year team. Are you able to replace that this year?
Well, we've got some good young kids, but coming back, Michael Bully is a sophomore. He really would have had a starting spot where we did start him 1 or 2 games, and then he got mono and didn't play at the end of the year. He's 6'7", about 240, 250. We're just trying to get him in good shape and playing weight right now. And then we have a couple of kids that are freshmen, but we probably look for Sarwan Khan, a 6'9" redshirt sophomore, who can shoot the ball, is mobile. He's done really everything we've asked of him as probably our backup post or maybe our starting post.
Well, Coach Hill, when you look at the GLIAC conference, it's a bear no matter what sport you're participating in, and basketball on the men's side is just like any other sport. Talk a little bit about the strengths of the GLIAC conference.
Well, we've had a good representation in the Division II tournament. Finley was undefeated and 36-0 a few years ago. There's that type of strength in there. Wayne State, Hillsdale, Finley have been 3 of the toughest, especially in the South. We were fortunate to beat all 3 of them at home last year at the end of our run. So there are no easy games in the GLIAC. You got to get ready to win. You have to win at home, and you've got to get a few wins on the road. And that's our goal, to try to make the GLIAC tournament and finish as strong as we can.
Well, having experience and leadership always helps your team as you work through a tough conference schedule like the GLIAC. We talked about Joe Gressel. Why don't you point out some of the other young men who are going to be key components for your team this year?
Well, Gene Canada returns. He's a 6'1" power player, plays above the rim, and he had some problems family problems where he left school last year, but was our 6th man early in the season. Keith Mackey started a few games at the point, but when Carl Finley is there, he took up all the minutes. Mike Brown, redshirted, he's back. So and Isaiah is a good wing sub and has a chance as a senior to come back. But we also have 3 we have 6 talented freshmen, but Michael Bone is older, is a 6'3" wing player. Khalil McCormick's a 6'5" wing player from Dayton, and Eric Roby, 6'6", can play at basically any position for us from Plain City, Jonathan Alder. So we've got 4 kids that should come in and get considerable playing time.
Well, last thing for you, Coach, on our GLIAC basketball preview, the schedule. You open up with a couple exhibition games. First one is against is at Akron, and you also play at Detroit Mercy as well. That game at Akron, the exhibition game, a lot of support needed there from the Dragon folks.
Well, it's October 31st on a Wednesday at 7 o'clock, and it's part of our fundraiser. We're selling the tickets for that, and it's just great for our kids to be able to play 2 Division I opponents that'll really set the stage for our season.
Yeah. Well, Coach Hill, thank you so much for your time today. Best of luck in the upcoming season, and go get them and go Dragons. Thank you.
Thank you.
More information on Tiffin University basketball at www.gotiffindragons.com. I'm Russ Snyder for the GLIAC preview of Tiffin University men's basketball.